Hi all. Today we are going to understand primary key and composite key in SQL. So why we are using primary key and composite key in SQL? So there are basic requirement to avoid the duplication in SQL database. Okay, so let's understand the primary key. So it has multiple characteristics. So first, it must be unique. Second, it's not supposed to be null or blank value, or it can be applied uh, onto one field. Okay, so as I'm saying, it's supposed to be a unique value. So unique value means what you can say that you have a mobile number, so it always unique. So everyone having the unique mobile number. So if somebody has the duplicate mobile number, so it will resulting some miscellaneous event or some forgery related to the bank account and something else. Okay, so that's why that uniqueness is required to the mobile number. So that is a basic example for that. Likewise, we are having the house number or address is unique, so it leads to unique destination. Suppose we are driving somewhere and we are using Google Map and we are just going to some landmark. It's supposed to be a one landmark or one address. If it's a multiple landmark or multiple address, it will result some that incorrect information or incorrect behavior of that information. So primary key is mandatory, or you can say mandatory, to have into the table. So now we are going to that create one table, and we will going to apply that primary key field while creating the table. So we are just create a table with the name EMP, table EMP, and we are just taking some minimal field to understand the concept of primary key and the composite key. So we are taking name, then department, okay, and then mobile number as a big int. So why we have taken the mobile number as a big int? Because it's a numeric value. And now we are going to add primary key. You can add primary key with the keyword primary space key and then your field name, then again one bracket, and now we are going to execute this create table statement. Now our table has been created successfully. So how are we going to identify that our primary key has been created or not? So there are two ways. First, you select the table and press Ctrl F1 from the keyboard. So it will display all the necessary information related to the table object. Just select the table, and now I'm pressing Ctrl and F1. As you can see, it displays the table name, type, column names, identity column names, and then field value, and then my primary key. It sets on mobile number. As you can see, index keys is set on mobile number. So as we mentioned in primary key as a mobile number. Now the second method is to go to your Object Explorer, select your database. In my case, I am having K4 coding. Just filter out the table, select your table, and then your columns, clicking on column. Now you can see one key in front of mobile number. So it indicates it's a primary key. Now we are going to understand how to insert values in EMP table. If you not watched my existing video how to insert value in table, you can watch that video. Now we're simply checking that values in my table. It's a blank table. Now we are going to insert name, department and mobile number with 3 different values. So insert into statement will work like insert into, then your table name, then values, then bracket start and pass your values. So if my data type is varchar, you have to pass value in single quote, which denotes varchar variable. And if your value is numeric, then you can directly pass the numeric value. So in our case, we have the big int mobile number. So we are going to directly pass 987654321, which is a random number. So we are going to insert 3 or 4 record for that, making a replica of this copy. Just change the name and mobile number. Just change the department. And this one is sales. And next we're going to change mobile number. We're taking random mobile number 1234567, and then 12345672222. Now select this and execute. We are going to view this information. We just copied the same value for checking the duplicate check or primary check. We are going to just change the name and trying to execute the same query. As you can see, it's showing cannot insert duplicate key because we have the primary key on mobile number. Similar to second and third, it's providing me the same error, cannot insert duplicate key. If I change some of the value and the number, then it's going to allow insert that value because it's different from the existing mobile number. Now we are going to execute all 3 queries. As you can see, all record has been inserted. Just check the values. So all unique mobile number has been inserted. So where it comes in duplicate, it throws the error, duplicate cannot be inserted. So this is the basic concept of primary key, and now you understand how it's going to apply and how that it's required to that restrict the duplicate value from that user input into the database. Now we are going to understand the other area where it's required multiple fields value, which has to be a primary key, and we called as a composite key. So why we required composite key? So we will that understand in later part. So the composite key is similar, having the concept of primary key, and we can use the same table, this EMP table, to replicate the composite key formula. So as we have primary key on mobile number, so we're going to just change the name and trying to insert. As you can see, so it's only checking the validation on mobile number. We are going to just copy this statement while we are understanding the composite key. So it has the same characteristic. So it's supposed to be unique. It does not contain any null value, and it's require more than one field to apply the composite key. So let's test the composite key. Let's create the composite key. So safe aside, we are just copying this insert statement because we have to write the same insert statement, and we are going to use the same create table statement with the table name 2, AMP2, and inside primary key we are going to pass another field which is name. Now it's become as a composite key. Let's select and execute this create table statement. So in primary key is just checking the validation on mobile number. Now it will check the validation on mobile number and name, both values. Check the same table structure by pressing Alt F1. As you can see, we have the composite key on mobile number and name. Now we are going to insert values in EMP2 table, which is newly created for composite key. So in composite key, it always check the combination of the composite key fields, which is name and mobile number. Is supposed to be match both fields. As I say, combination of both fields. If any of the fields change or that differ from the existing value, so it will not check the duplicate validation. So as we have this three unique records, now I'm going to insert another record, Abhi, with the same details, Abhi HR and the mobile number. So when I execute, then it will give me the error, the duplicate key error. If I change the name, then it will allow me to insert the value, because we have the composite key on this MP2 table, and it always check both fields. So now as we change the name, now we are going to change the mobile number, adding first digit to last and having the same name. Again, it also allow to insert the value. Let's execute the command. select the query. As you can see, it's already allowed to insert the value. That is the composite key concept. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like the video.